Back in the 2000s, pickup artists taught men to wear ridiculous outfits, use a bunch of cringy scripted routines, and even neg women in order to have a better chance of getting with them. And some of it did work, but a lot of it turned socially awkward men into even bigger weirdos.
What kind of gum is that?
Orange.
No, trade gum.
No, thank you.
Please?
But after coaching men for over a decade, I've realized that we threw out some genuinely effective ideas along with all the cringe. So today, I'm breaking down 5 old school pickup tactics that actually work, the psychology behind them, and how to use them without sounding like a complete weirdo. And actually, one of the most controversial ones may be the most effective. Number 1, the 3-second rule. If you've been in the pickup community for a while, you've probably heard this a million times. The idea is that when you're doing cold approach and you see a cute girl, you approach her within 3 seconds of seeing her. The logic is, the longer you wait, the more time your brain has to give you a million excuses for why you shouldn't do it. You become more nervous, you start overthinking the perfect opener, and often you just chicken out completely. When I first got into game and saw a cute girl, I would just stand there thinking of the perfect way to approach her. Every second I waited, I got more and more inside my head until eventually I convinced myself not to do it at all. But when I approached the instant I saw her, I came across as more confident and my game was definitely better. And this is very common, especially for beginners and intermediates. Hesitation almost never makes things better. So next time you see a girl you find attractive, approach her immediately. You don't need the perfect pickup line or opener, just say whatever comes to your head. And if you really can't think of anything, just go with, hey, I know this is random, but I thought you were cute and want to say hi real quick. And that leads us to our next tactic.
Okay, do you like my crooked nose? Do you like my, okay. Hi, excuse me. I had a quick question for you. Do you like my crooked nose?
Do you like mine?
Yeah, we kind of match.
I know.
Number 2, false time constraints. This means directly or indirectly telling the girl that you have to leave soon. The logic is simple. When a random guy approaches, a woman is worried about getting stuck in one of those long, awkward conversations, so she rejects him immediately to prevent that. A false time constraint eliminates that concern. That's why the opener I gave you guys earlier contains real quick at the very end. And this shit really does work. When I first started using false time constraints, my instant rejection rate fell by over 30%. You can say, I have to get back to my friends in a minute, but I wanted to come and say hi. Or, I have to leave soon, but wanted to meet you first. Or even simply, hi, I just want to say hi real quick. Now, this doesn't mean you actually have to end a conversation really quick. If the vibe is good, the vast majority of the time, the girl's going to completely forget that you said that. I remember one time when I was traveling through Finland, I met this MILF, and I told her I wanted to say hi real quick before I go and meet my friends. Then we wound up going to the bar for about an hour having drinks, and then I pulled her back to my place where we hung out even longer, and then eventually we hooked up. Afterwards, she joked, aren't your friends going to be mad that you never showed up? And we both looked at each other and started laughing. But 99% of the time, girls will completely forget. But false time constraints alone are not enough. You need to create emotion in the conversation, which is what the next tactic teaches us.
What are you up to? I'm meeting a friend in like 30 minutes. If you want to go for a quick...
Number 3, emotional spikes. If I had to pick the most important one on this list, it would be this one. The idea is that you want girls to experience a variety of emotions when you're talking to them. Otherwise, even if the conversation is pleasant, she's probably going to get bored. Most guys ask the same predictable questions. Where are you from? What do you do? Do you like your job? And those questions alone are fine, but if that's your whole conversation, it's going to feel much more like a job interview than a man talking to a woman. One way you can create emotional spikes is by trolling and saying something ridiculous. For example, when a girl asks me, what do? I might just pause and say, promise you're not going to judge? She's like, no, I'm not going to judge. Well, I'm actually a male stripper. Now she's surprised, curious, and more invested. And after trolling her a little while longer, I'll usually give her my real job because otherwise it can get a bit weird. Another method for creating emotional spikes is cold reads. This is when you make an educated guess about the girl. For instance, I might say, wait, let me guess, you're Colombian? If you're right, she's gonna be curious how you knew. If you're wrong, she's gonna be curious why you thought that. Either way, she becomes more emotionally invested in the conversation. But the best tactic for giving a girl emotional spikes is actually going to be the one that gave the pickup community its terrible reputation.
Mine?
Yeah, we kind of match.
I know.
I was going to say, that's not the only thing that's crooked. Like my dog, you know, he's kind of walking funny.
Number 4, negging, but with a twist. This means giving a girl a minor insult or a backhanded compliment. The original logic was that hot girls receive male validation all the time, guys are constantly sucking up to them, so by negging her, you're lowering her perceived value, you're separating yourself from all the other guys, and you're making her seek your approval. This received a lot of backlash for obvious reasons, but the real issue is that like 98% of men completely fuck this up. They either come off as rude or too try hard. I learned this the hard way. Back when I was a senior in college, I was introduced to the book The Game, and I wanted to go out and try its principles. So I go to a bar and meet 2 girls who were being really friendly towards me. I think even they like me, right? But I wanted to practice, so I tried negging one of them. And then it just became like instantly awkward. And after a little bit, one of the girls said, "He's rude, let's go back to our booth." Eventually, I realized that negging only works if the girl is insecure and your delivery is perfect. A much better alternative that works on essentially every girl is teasing. Instead of trying to lower her self-esteem, you're actually having fun with her and showing her that you're not worried about losing her, which is very attractive. For instance, if a girl says she likes something that I don't, I might just stare at her and say, "Wow, you're doing so well until you told me that." Or for example, if the girl orders a food or drink, I'm gonna just maintain strong eye contact and say, "Tisk, tisk, tisk." The key for this to work is delivery. You need to tease her in an obviously playful way, which means good tonality. There should be this joking inflection in your voice. For instance, if you say, "You were doing so good until you told me that," in a very monotone way, she might go like, "What the fuck? This guy's just rude and judgmental." But if you say it like, "You were doing so good until you told me that," she's gonna know that you're obviously being playful and see that you're not just trying to kiss her ass either. I've almost never had a bad reaction to this because girls love to be teased, especially the hot ones, because everyone is just way too afraid to do it to them.
What is this outfit you have on? Is this like some kind of a titty fanny pack type of situation?
Yeah, it's a running fan.
Okay.
Running city fan.
Number 5, the compliance ladder. This means escalating slowly and progressively instead of just talking to the girl for 2 hours and then just randomly going for the kiss. And this can make all the difference between whether she kisses you back or just gives you a cheek. If you try to kiss her after a totally platonic conversation, her reaction might be like, "What the fuck is happening here?" But if you're using progressive escalation and you're building up to it, then she's not gonna be blindsided and she's gonna be expecting it, if not even yearning for it. Here's an embarrassing story. In high school, I was a virgin. I hadn't even kissed anybody. So when I get to college and I start going to these parties, I see people making out all the time. And I would just sit there and think, how do you go from a part where you're talking to the part where you're making out with a girl? Then, one drunken night, it hit me. You don't go directly from talking to a girl to making out with her. Duh. You want to progressively build towards that. And that same principle applies towards sex. After years of coaching, I've heard countless stories that go like this. I was on a date with this like really cool girl and we were vibing, we were talking, and then at the end I tried to kiss her and she gave me the cheek, but I thought she was DTF. Most of the time, it's because there was no progressive escalation. It was just talking, and surprise kiss. And that can only work if the girl's like insanely DTF. Instead, escalate gradually. Start off with very light touches and then hold your hand there longer and longer, then touch her knee, then maintain really strong eye contact, then get a little closer to her, and so on. This will not only drastically increase the chances of her kissing you back, but also with sleeping with you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. There were a few very effective pickup tactics that I had to leave out. So if this video gets over 500 likes, I'll make a part 2, and comment below which old school pickup tactic you want me to cover next. Also, if you want to learn more about creating attraction, escalating properly, and getting laid in the first date, check out my free guide. It goes much more in depth and it's completely free. Link in the description.